Rubicante is your dad, isn't he?
You would be right.
I'm so sorry for you. He's an asshole.
That he is. That he is.
I had no idea you were a tiefling when you walked into my shop. You hide it very well.
I try to.
I understand.
I certainly don't. They kind of just hear from the back.
You have sort of an AR and a Faust-only conversation so far, isn't it?
It's understandable.
There are things you have to hide from other people, because other people won't understand the situation.
And yours seems to be very complicated.
That would definitely be an apt word for it.
You are most helpful. Thank you.
You were very polite. Thank you.
And are we done here?
If you'd like.
I'd kind of like to look around, mainly for anything mainly for things involving eggs. If barring that, for anything involving dragons.
Also, are we gonna? Is Lord Felix's tome for sale? I don't think we've sorted that out yet.
I would normally say no, but if you can prove your worth as protectors, I would be comfortable putting it into your care.
So figure out the Mask of the Red Death business. I mean, figure out this Red Death business
And good luck to you with that. I hope you succeed. I'd rather not die.
I hope we succeed too. We'd rather not die.
Can I just call out from the back? Do you have anything involving anything about dragons?
No, nothing about dragons really sells now that they're extinct.
Anything about eggs then?
I mean, I have like a pan to make omelets.
Hatching them.
Tig perks up.
How big a pan?
Well, I like a pretty big omelet, so it's a pretty big pan.
Arrow's just gonna kind of slowly, kind of just move her finger across her throat towards Stick, like kind of basically slitting his throat.
What?
Touch the egg, and I fry you over a fire. Got
I
it?
promise you, I won't touch it.
Settle down, you two.
Pray that you don't.
He said he wouldn't touch it.
Really should look into goblin promises.
He said nothing about picking up the prongs and breaking it over a pan.
You see, you assume that I'm still trusting him.
You shouldn't in that regard.
I don't at all.
This is why I said it's better off with umlaut.
Well, are we done with this curio shop?
I suppose so, and I suppose if she doesn't want to cross whatever's in there, I suppose we shouldn't either. Laylee says as she gestures over the other curio shop. Let's ignore that for now.
That would be a bad idea. Going to it, I mean. Ignoring it would be a great idea. You should do that.
Because there's only one thing devils are scared of.
I suppose we better go see Prospero.
Good luck with that. Actually, if you want to go see Prospero, you should go to the costume shop. I don't think I should say more than that, but I think you have a really good chance of finding your way in if you go to the costume shop.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for the...
As the
You
rest
all
of them,
come back now.
as the rest of them are leaving, I
try.
kind of hang back and look at her a little intently.
Thank you for the tomes. Next time I swallow a bandit whole, I'll be thinking of you.
That's not the first time someone said that to me.
Tigger's gonna jump up and kind of wave so I can be seen over the desk.
She waves back. Okay, so everyone leaves out except for Ari. And Buddy, I guess, because Buddy's gonna wait.
I just look at her for a minute. And then I silently reach into my endless bag and pull out a couple of cookies.
Ooh.
And I give them to her, wordlessly.
Thank you. Did a jester named Cookie make these?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, that's sweet. I know her mom.
Oh, can you tell me a little more about that?
Lovely woman. A little bit headstrong. Very protective of her kids. Haven't seen her in a long time, though. Something bad happened to her, I think. Actually, I have one thing. Here, and she goes. Could you just wait a second? She goes to the back, and like a couple minutes later, she comes out with a teddy bear. She's like, Herbert took this from him, and she gestures to Buddy, when he was very, I guess young would be the word. It's kind of important to how he's built, and it might have messed with some things, but if you really are trying to do a better job with him, then you should let him have it. She gives you this like very old, worn teddy bear.
I look at it for a second and I look up at her. Is this going to hurt him in any way?
It might help him remember things from before he became big. And that might make him less effective for the things that Herbert wanted him to be, but at the same time, it might make him more like he was, if that makes sense. And maybe that does hurt him in a way, but there are some hurts that are kind of good, you know? Some things we're better off feeling, even if they're painful.
I wordlessly turn and give Buddy the bear.
Buddy once again has like this look of recognition, much like he had when he got the doll of himself from Lelia. Like there's a moment where he's just kind of like frozen at the sight of this thing. Then he very slowly and tenderly just sort of holds it to his breast and hugs it. And Mathau smiles. She's like, see, he's remembering a little bit. Maybe in time more memories will come back. What are you calling him?
I call him Buddy.
Well, that's a good name.
Was
Better
it?
than what Herbert called him. Will you take care of Buddy now, all right? Try and make sure he gets better.
I'll do my best. Which is hopefully enough.
All anyone can do, right? Well, you all take care. I'm rooting for you.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
And Buddy, you take care of her now, okay? And Buddy nods. Good boy. And you guys leave Mathau's shop. So you have the curio shop, clothes and costumes, Clerpo's oddities, and that's it for this district. Which of those would you like to go to next?
Costume shop.
Guess the costume shop.
All right, you go into the costume shop. And currently, all the workers in the costume shop are building just a shit ton of masquerade dresses and suits and masks and costumes, and they are incredibly overworked. And towards the back of the shop, you can see there's one tailor in particular who is just swearing up a storm as she's making a costume that has a ridiculous codpiece.
God damn it.
Copy.
A codpiece is a piece of clothing that people wore in certain time periods over their
I know.
over their junk, often to make it seem larger than it was.
It's also the name of an obscure DC villain.
Wait, really?
Codpiece?
I didn't know that, but that's fucking hilarious.
Is he a Batman villain? Because Batman has the worst, like, Z-tier rogues.
Yeah, when Batman's villains are good, they're great, but when they're bad, they're awful.
No, he was a Doom Patrol villain.
Oh, God.
Fighting Beast Boy with the power of a large crotch.
It worked because nobody wants to deal with him. No, you can go back in the submarine. Go home, codpiece.
Oh, yeah. Now remind of that Thunder Jizz superhero you dreamed up, TT.
Right.
No flame!
This is what you get for sharing, TT. Why? What the fucking fuck?
No wonder the patrol is doomed.
I have no idea.
Jesus H. Christ.
That is the best and worst thing.
Alrighty.
That's me as a supervillain.
I can't breathe. If they can reboot Sportsmaster, they can reboot goddamn Codpiece.
Here's the thing, though. If you fought Superman in that outfit, it doesn't even matter if you won. You're a fucking legend. You forced him to see this.
Just be glad I didn't show you the one with the boxing glove.
Oh.
Oh my god!
I can't breathe!
So Codpiece is like the Penguin, where the Penguin has a lot of trick umbrellas. He has a lot of trick codpieces.
No, it's just one cod piece with a bunch of tricks inside it.
Oh my god!
He's a tricky dick!
Anyway, moving on. The cod piece in the shop.
Buzz! Yeah! God damn it! Who is this? Who thought this up?
I mean, at that point, you are literally becoming you are making other people uncomfortable. Your superpower.
Oh my god!
Holy fucking shit.
I can't breathe.
The thing that gets me is that there's another one going over the other.
My stomach hurts.
God damn it. Oh, I almost peed my pants.
Ow!
While you're recovering from that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
God damn it.
I'm gonna need a drink.
Yeah, this calls for an intermission.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright.
Guys good there?
No.
Oh,
We're gonna take a couple minutes of a break to just sort of process what we're looking at here.
ow! Stop making me laugh. Oh, fuck, it hurts. Okay, I'll go get a snack.
Okay, back.
Everyone else is also getting snacks. We decided that we needed a little break because of Codpiece.
Sorry, everyone.
It's alright.
Come on, Doug. Ugh. 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 A serious horror campaign, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna delete this so we don't keep giggling.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this because I don't want to spill my drink all over my computer as I'm.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah. We learn something new every day. Life is beautiful.
Holy crap, man.
I love now we're just having a downtime to recover after that.
Well, we
Look.
had to. Jesus H. His theme song is just
So just going
70s.
back.
His theme song is
No,
just
I
70s
expected
porno
us to
music.
take a while with the Faust. That scene actually took a lot more time than I thought it was going to.
We kept asking her questions, so.
We dove pretty deep there. We got some good development though.
We got
Hey,
some good
we're role
detective work
players.
done.
Mm-hmm. Like that wasn't even like all stuff. Most of it wasn't even related to Beckford. It was more about the overarching plot, which is good because it's about time we got some more hints on that, anyways. Okay, everyone back yet?
Yeah, I'm hydrated.
It looks like Rex is still off.
Okay, I think I got that out of my system.
My God.
That is
You know,
good.
life is beautiful, you know?
I can't believe that actually went into print in a comic book.
I can't get. I need. Give that man a movie. Give him a goddamn movie.
Anyways, the costume shop.
He has a drill bit on it. And a drill bit. He would be the Paladin of Arrington.
You know, so here's the thing. I can't believe that came into print because there's like a joke Teen Titans villain whose whole thing is that her breasts are hypnotic.
Well, for some reason, boob jokes are. Oh, fuck.
Boxy boxes.
I found his best friend.
Oh, no. What is that?
It looks like a fox.
It looks like a fox that's having the weirdest boner.
Freckles, stop it. Stop it, Freck.
I think
Raven, you back yet?
That's the Y boner fox.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the wide with a vengeance.
With a vengeance.
Do you just go on Google periodically and look up bad taxidermy?
There's not a
Yeah.
lot of it. I did too. There isn't a lot of reptiles, thankfully. There's a good guy that'd be fucking nightmarish.
I don't think reptiles are as easy to taxidermy as mammals are. Or maybe we're just not like as used to it as we are.
Yeah, like they don't really have like a lot of extra flesh. I'm actually interested in other bones.
They're not as expressive. You can't just drape their skin over a coffee table.
Also, they're perfection, so it's really hard to make them bad.
Anyways, the person yelling up a storm about the codpiece.
Don't say
Yeah, so
codpiece
you're
anymore.
in a costume shop. Person's making costumes. There's lots of tailors, but there's one in particular who's just fucking swearing as she's sewing this goddamn codpiece. That fucking Duke Prospero, that piece of shit. Is that the voice you really want to go with, Will? Yes, that is. Wazowski! Get over here, I need some more thread.
So why were we in the costume shop again?
Because we need it to get into the Duke's place for one reason or another.
No, we don't. We could literally just go up up as we are, and we wouldn't need costumes at all.
That's a good
What?
idea. You should try that.
That is not a bad point.
That's
Like,
a great.
see-
That's a great suggestion. You should try that.
Well, no, like,
let's
we
refrain from
do
that.
realize we have Howard with us, right?
That's a good point. You got Howard. Give it a
The
try.
man who could silver tongue could probably the man who literally
Yes,
convinced
but this
someone-
isn't so much of in-universe. This is so much of, I think this is the DM shoehorning us into this to get there.
No.
That's-
I encourage you guys finding your own solutions to problems. Give it a try.
Yeah, and I know you're being sarcastic.
I kind of want to dress up in a funny
what you
costume.
mean.
Counterpoint, if we do all get in costumes, we'll have an excuse to draw ourselves in silly costumes.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. I am all for that.
I want a goofy costume.
Neither do I. Well, like one thing,
I'll be
one
right
thing is
back.
probably going to interfere with us getting with combat.
I mean, Laylee had the masquerade outfits? Hey, it ain't so. Ooh, I got the vapors.
Well, as like right now, I'm just imagining one thing that Tally and AR could probably one thing. I could activate the dragon form armor, and Tally could turn it into like some sort of animal. We could basically pass ourselves also like kind of like with dancing bears and carnivals.
We could, or we could dress up in silly costumes, and it would be infinitely
I vote for
easier.
silly.
I mean,
Yeah, let's
both
go
of
for
these
silly
options
costumes.
are equally intelligent plans.
Again,
Depends. How many points do you have in disguise and bluff?
Ooh.
let's see now.
What are you guys
Disguise, I
debating?
have.
I doubt she has as high as this gentleman over here. He looks very hairy. His name is Sir Barrington.
I have 12 in bluff and 5 in disguise.
A nearby seamstress says, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. That's actually our statue of Sir Barrington. He passed away 5 years ago.
Oh,
Aww.
Rip spaghetti.
But we all keep him in our hearts."
Lelia just pulls out a wreath of flowers and just puts it on Sir Barrington. My husband knew him.
Somewhere distantly in your mind, you hear a.
Which
That's my
translates
best
to
bear one. So there we go.
Where?
Bears are basically Chewbacca, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Is there like a really horrible and stereotypical goblin costume?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
I can take one of those and I'll alter it to fit Tig's size.
So, the Count is having a costume party, is it?
Yeah, the fucking Count's having a costume party. Well, I guess that's the voice I'm going with this character, huh? Okay.
Is there a particular theme?
Yeah, the theme is you're a bunch of rich pricks who's are gonna go live in the Count's fancy fucking castle while everyone else dies of a horrible fucking plague.
Say that something were to happen to those partygoers. Well, exactly what would be lost?
The seamstress looks up from her tailoring and some of the others, and they're all like, and like a really young like teenage seamstress like, is she saying she's going to kill them? Hush, Violet. If you say it out loud, she'll kill you too.
What? No. I'm talking hypotheticals here.
You're not
We're
there.
Right. The way
we're trying to-
criminals don't talk about hypotheticals.
We are trying to figure out the cause of the plague and would like an audience with the Count.
If we have to punch someone in the dick to do it, honestly, I don't really think any of you guys would complain.
Ed Taylor looks at you all and she's like, yeah, you're not going to get an audience like that. Well, I can't decide on a voice for this woman, can I?
What species is she anyway?
She's probably a protean, that's why.
Oh god, Proteans would be amazing. And I would just imagine a Proteans in the same probably talk like Discord. Just John Delancey's voice. Amazing.
I say Shagoroth.
The Count only allows humans in his presence, and most of you aren't that.
That's what. And why do you think we're here from the masquerade?
Far as he knows, this is a costume.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
think
Violet, the 16-year-old Taylor's like, I mean, nothing that we've made is that good, though. I mean, look at this.
Have you ever seen an Ifrit with horns this big?
She points at, like, the goblin costume they just made, and it's literally just, like, a giant lumpy thing that goes over someone's head with, like, long green ears.
Question: What if we just so like we hire ourselves on like as the entertainment for the party?
Unless you're willing to do horrible, degrading things that are offensive to your people, I don't think that's going to work out.
Sounds like us.
will you all just quit arguing and just get in costumes?
In the back corner, Buddy is looking at a costume of a giant chicken.
Oh my god!
That real looks great. Let's do it.
Well, we have to do this now.
And Taylor looks at you like, so you want to see the Count about the plague? Well, it just so happens that I have to have tickets for me and all the girls go to the Count's great party tonight. He says he needs his seamstresses. I was really thinking about just burning these and telling him to go fuck off.
Are you contracted with the plague? Have you contracted it?
No.
If
Violet
so,
was like, I was like, no, I haven't got the plague. Why do you guys keep telling me I've got the plague? Just fucking with you, Violet.
because if so, it might be wise for you to flee the town if possible. If you're clean, they should. The plague doctor should let you pass.
Well, I mean, we've all considered that, but we've got our livelihood here, and it's not
There
like
won't
it's
be
going to kill everyone at midnight.
It is.
We have it on reasonable authority that the plague is supernatural, but you didn't hear it from us.
Are you being serious?
Unfortunately,
Yep.
yes.
Violet's eyes go wide. Oh shit, I knew I should have become a baker. Could have been living in Uderson, baking. Nothing bad happens in Uderson.
Uderson could actually use a baker right about now.
Yeah.
I hear there's an opening.
After the super werewolves went through, pretty much left the town almost empty.
What?
Hey, Otto,
Used
not
to.
necessary.
Past tense. They're not there
My
anymore.
sister lives in Uderson.
And that would be a good time to go check up on her, because there's no more werewolves.
Does she work at a restaurant?
No, she was a part of the Church of Henran.
Then you might want to head over to Uderson to double check. If not, hey, then
Uderson like uterus.
yeah.
I've heard a couple of uterus.
I'll give each of you. I will give each of you 250 GP to leave town.
And the head Taylor's like, shit, I was gonna do that for free, but alright. Here. She gives you the tickets, she's like, have your pick of the costumes. Girls, we're leaving.
And Lelia plays each of them.
See ya.
And off the seamstresses go. You guys now have 12 tickets to get into Prospero's inner circle for tonight's masquerade, as well as your pick of the marvelous and wacky costumes here in the shop.
I have craft cloth, so could we possibly make these things, some of the better looking costumes look more presentable?
And Lily
Totally.
has craft leather, so she can also.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
To be fair
god.
to the tailors,
Ribs, I was
their
joking with the
costumes
thing
are
about
as-
cod piece.
their costumes are as high quality as it gets in this time period without magical aid. So it's
Oh.
not like they're doing a bad job. It's just that, it's the Renaissance, not
What
modern
the
day.
Why?
They're caricatures, not Stan Winston's Creature Workshop.
Yeah, we're not working with the Muppets here.
Or perhaps,
is there-
group, it's worth considering that we're on a deadline.
Yes, by midnight.
You know, fuck it. You think? Fuck it.
If these
Kind
are
of like- Sorry.
I was gonna say if these are the best of the time period, then there's no point in upgrading them, as will stick out.
All right, so you guys get. Well, I mean, like, you can make them look better if you want. You can customize them.
Right.
I'm at least gonna make the goblin outfit look passable.
Yeah. Buddy has chosen a chicken outfit, which, upon further inspection, is actually a phoenix.
I'm sure you'll find a way to make that significant later in the story.
I mean, it's kind of significant now. Buddy is a creature that can die and rise again.
Actually, I'm not gonna alter the costume. I'm gonna see if I can do God, what was his name? Gherkin?
Merkin.
Merkin. Pull a Merkin and just walk on stilts. So I actually. So I actually.
Yeah,
look
Lily is gonna choose an outfit that's similar to Haru's from Persona 5.
I like that. Fuck yeah. You be a beauty thief.
No, motherfucker.
I guess I have to choose something that obscures my head and my,
That, or you should just sneak in.
I'll need something probably that covers all of my skin.
You could just say you have a skin condition.
I could.
But would they let you in, though? Considering.
That's a good question. If you hadn't convinced all the tailors to go away, they might have been able to give you some information on that.
We can talk to other people.
There are tons of other places to talk to people in this town.
So I think we should just pick the costumes and.
Yeah, let's just. I would like to have costume ideas for everyone else, just for my sake. We don't, I guess, necessarily need to describe what our costumes are.
Yes, we do.
I mean, I want to know.
Well, obviously, one of us is going to end up drawing this. We might as well have a jumping point.
Oop. God damn it.
I'm trying to think.
We should dress Ayara up as a genie.
There's like there's a crocodile costume. There's like a Robin Williams the genie costume now because you mentioned that. There's a strange costume. First glance you might think it's like a dragon or something, but it's like a bipedal lizard with like spikes on its head and neck and down its back. Wings. It's got spikes on its arms too. It's kind of weird.
Is that Togera?
It begins with a T.
Tarask?
It's bright green.
It's
A
Closer.
lighter green underbelly and some dark green scoot.
Is it Gamera?
Yeah, it's definitely Gamera is what it is.
It's Tyrannus.
Spike.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Oh my god, yeah. Motherfucker, how did I not see that?
I
That
knew
was pizza.
it was Tyrannus. That's why I just said Gamma. Just
What's going on?
I have
I'm
one that's
keeping-
covered in lots of scale patterned streamers with a big fanged mask and maybe a Gorgon-like wig and just a general snake motif.
Nice. Yeah, there's definitely a cool fucking snake demon like out for you. There's one
We're just
that's like
deciding
alternating
to do.
patches of black and white with like a sort of jester's mask. One strapped on the arm.
Is there
There's
something,
like a demon costume that has like fake armor plating, with sort of a grinning helmet, two like big horns.
Is
there anything
that
with a cape?
welcome?
What?
Is there anything with a cape?
There are tons of things that have capes here, so yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna snag like yeah, I can work with this. I'm just gonna like take some of the demon and armor, some like a couple capes. Basically.
There's a replica of every single outfit Jareth wore in Labyrinth.
I haven't seen Labyrinth, so I wouldn't really be able to tell to get that.
God damn it! You need to
Jesus.
watch more movies.
I had a sheltered childhood, all right.
Watch more fucking movies. Damn it! We need to get some streams going.
What kind of magic clothes to
Okay,
wear?
basically, like I'm gonna like take some of the demon and armor, or kind of put them on like a two-piece kind of basically something like a Princess Leia outfit from a metal cover. like instead,
that's not masquerade wear though.
basically like kind of.
It's after dark.
Basically take so that there's two pieces, like basically putting on demon armor except for like the midsection, putting on the cape, but putting on the helmet. It's fucking cold around the waist, but it'll do.
It's important to let that midriff breathe.
Is there
Basically-
anything like
Actually, I'm gonna take off the helmet. Trying to get like a dark source of the vibe.
is there anything like a skull motif?
Oh, definitely. There's tons of like skeleton men.
And then we
Like-
spend the next 2 hours just trying different costumes and critiquing each other's fashion
In
sense.
fact, there are 50 different variations on what I would call the Dapper Skeleton, which is an oversized skeleton head, like overhead mask, with like some sort of really fancy suit mixed in. The Dapper Skeleton. At least 10 have top hats.
I'll take one of those.
You are dressed in a Dapper Skeleton.
And then I use Call Animal to summon a pair of vipers, and I drape them over my arms.
Fuck
Ooh.
yeah. Satanica Demonico style.
Mitch, Larry,
What's his name? Oh, that guy freaked out Griffin in Peacecraft. Okay, so we done costume shopping?
I
And
suppose.
Okay, so things I should tell you. At this point, you are able to proceed if you want to the masquerade, the
We should,
mask, if you will. But you can still do some investigation if you so choose.
We should do some more investigation.
If you so choose, places that you have not investigated yet: the Curio Shop, Clerpo's Oddities. I'm gonna tell you right now that the Armor and Weapon Shop is basically just where you can buy armor and weapons, which you don't really need at this point, I don't think. Because Beckford is one of the starter town problems, technically. So the courthouse, and the hospital, and the Merchant Guild, as well as the Church of Henran.
Go to at least one of the other shops. Not the courier shop.
Probably also check out the church.
well, first of all, what time is it right now? Is it getting dark? soon?
It's like, I would say it's like 4 p.m. You got a couple hours till sunset yet.
We might as well keep looking around then.
And remember that they are closing the gate at sunset, so you do have a time frame before, you have to get to the masquerade a good while before midnight.
Alright, so the oddity shop then.
Also, may or may not have a bar or Lily as swords. It can put as a compliment the costume.
Okay, so you go to
Lily
Clairvaux's Oddities,
bringing hers with her. He's gonna dice check those.
and inside Clairvaux's Oddities, there is a man who looks very much like the stereotypical wizard with a long ratty beard and brightly colored outfit with like stars and shit on it. Welcome to Clairvaux's Oddities!
Yes, we are inquiring about the plague that has befallen the town.
Oh, dreadful plague. Killed all the goblins first, no one cared then, but now it's a problem.
It did start with the goblins first?
Oh, yes, quite in the slums. There was this little fellow, foreigner, not from the island, not from the town. He was raising quite a ruckus about how their goblins were being treated, and he was the first to go.
Curious.
But enough about that. How would you like to buy some shit? I've got, as you see there, I have this wonderful collection of dragons playing musical instruments. And you see there are a collection of stone dragons playing various musical instruments. As well as these wonderful skeletons. And there are some more tiny little statues of skeletons doing various things, like going on dates or using the chamber pot.
Anything going on parade?
Or perhaps these mystical orbs. And you see that there are just some glass orbs. And there's some incense. There's incense. Of course, perhaps you would like some of these rods. Or some healing potions.
What do the rods do?
Watch this! And he flicks a rod, and lights appear all throughout the room, like disco rave style, and they start dancing. One could say they're dancing lights.
I think we should get that one.
Pretty cool, right? That's the dancing lights rod.
Basically, so he's got every first level spell I can think of.
Every 0th level spell you can think of.
So
How about this one? And he taps one, and you hear a by your ear. Ghost sound. Made it make a poopy noise.
We kind of so something nothing that we don't have.
Well, that's fair. He throws the rods onto the ground. They sort of clatter. But how about these healing potions, eh? Now this is your basic potion. Costs 300 GP. Now this is a super potion. It's a little better. It costs 750 GP. And this is a hyper potion. It costs 12,000 GP.
God damn it!
I would like to. I'd like to do it a praise.
Is there any max potions or a full restore by chance?
Oh yes. We're out of stock of those, but I can always place an order.
I see. I see.
Of course, if you have the proper gym badges, I could just give them to you right now.
You know, I'm just wondering. Should I just like take it out like a linen and pad and say that's my badge? Should I?
No. It won't matter. I have all the badges from Allegheny. I have all the badges from Allegheny, but they don't work in Doyle.
Yeah.
I'm the gym leader of my craft.
Oh god.
Roll the bluff check.
Yes.
I have.
Roll that fucking bluff check.
No, but seriously though, that's all he has.
What are the
Basic potions, super potions, and hyper potions. I'll give their stats here for you.
That's insanely overpriced.
No, it's the Pokemon price.
Yeah, I get that, but in Pathfinder terms, that's pricey.
OP as shit.
For you guys, though, you guys have a shitload of money.
No, the cat has a shitload of money.
I'm a stickler.
No, we have a lot of money too. Remember how thoroughly we beat up that robot?
That's true.
You guys be up
Oh,
the worm.
beat that
I mean, up the
robot.
You guys be up the robot.
Gonzalez!
All right, yeah.
I am very strong.
Hyper potions.
You hear in the corner of the shop something croaking out, "Nevermore!" And there, sitting on the bust of some woman in a Greek-style helmet, is a very large, ratty crow, or raven, not sure which.
Bust did give us.
That's the bird that reminds me that my wife is dead. I just gotten used to it. Nevermore! I know!
Are you by any chance related to a stable master down in shit? What was the town's called? Stoker.
Yes, I do have a cousin who lives in Stoker. Sells lots of beautiful horses. Beautiful, two-legged, scaly-skinned horses.
You wouldn't happen to know where he gets his things from, right?
Oh, yes. I gave him a very nice book to help him with that.
Oh, god damn it.
Does this book look familiar then?
Yeah, I'm the one who has it. I just couldn't pull it out.
Yes, that's the same sort of book. Different one, though. It has a different pen.
Where'd you get the pen?
From me, I made it. I don't know where this one's pen is, though. You'd have to ask its creator.
We can't. Could you make a new one? Could you make one for it?
Well, I could make you a new book with its own pen to go with that you could use instead of it.
How much would this cost?
Quite a bit, and it wouldn't be as good. I'd honestly just look for the pen for that one.
That's fair.
Oh, he doesn't know what the pen is. Remember, the pen is in holy fuck, awful town.
Well, we do technically we could have set it the rubble of Herbert's house.
Anyways, I think we've gotten enough information from you then.
Okay.
We're on the time scale after all.
You sure you don't want one of these dragons? Look, they're playing musical instruments, like dragons do.
Lelia looks to Morty.
Morty is horrified at the sight of these fucking things.
We'll pass.
Maybe I'll pick one up for a birthday present for Ayara.
Oh god. Tally is that one friend who sends, cheap statues of shit.
Thought that counts.
And the thing that is, thing is, Arrow should probably be pretty happy with it.
I'll just buy I will discreetly, while Ayara's not looking, pick out one of the statue of a dragon playing a tiny trumpet and hand him the gold.
Oh, thank you. It costs 10 silver pieces.
Put that in the Fargemoth pack for later.
You make sure to wrap it up for you so it doesn't break.
Oh, thank you.
While you're here, you should check out that curio shop. Not cat-killing curiosities, that's bullshit. I hate the woman who works there. But the curio shop popped in. I've heard it's got some rocking sounds.
We've been by.
I'd give it a look-see, and I'm not just saying that because someone came here and paid me to tell you that.
Oh, yes, but everyone's been building it up for us. I mean, how good could it actually be?
I felt the same way about sex. Turns out I was right. Not for me. That's why I grew this beard.
So that's why he became a wizard. I see.
No, that was unrelated.
So he's throwing the shade.
So we're done here, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, we found out more about the Stable Master, so
Also, someone paid this guy to try and get us into the curio shop. So, like, there's absolutely no way that's not a trap.
Wait, we could open the door with mage hand.
yeah, I'm not gonna.
You assume that the actor just opening the door is not the trap itself, and if something
Yeah.
is super powerful, it can suck us in.
Yeah, the thing is, the reason why I think Scassa, Reyes, and I think maybe Scene are kind of holding off on it because we know something
Hmm.
about
So nuke
that.
it from orbit. So nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Oh, that won't even do anything. It's the curio shop that Shizen runs.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, TT said that when we go back to Alligator, Buddy will try to stop us from going inside the curio shop. Buddy stopped us from trying to go into this curio shop. So, in the exact same manner.
I think I follow. Fuck it. Let's just fine.
So as players, we don't want to go in, and we made reasons for our characters to not have reasons
All right,
to go
fine.
in too.
All right, fine. I'll trust your judgment.
You're welcome to barge straight in there, AR, and give it a look.
Yeah, this is not a campaign where you can't open doors.
I believe that's more your department, Howard.
And you know,
Yes.
I learned my lesson. It was useful for a time, but you know, lesson learned.
As the best animated movie ever made, and possibly the best movie ever once said, love is an open door. So you should totally check it out.
All you need is love.
See, I was making a reference to Frozen, but I'm glad that movie is already so moved past beyond our cultural consciousness that no one got that reference. So.
I got it. I just didn't want to say anything because it actually caused us to have an unpleasant past.
I mean, that
Oh, yeah,
song
that's
was
true.
sung by the villain of the movie, so there's even more reason not to listen to him.
Yeah, I didn't get it for a minute. And I was, oh yeah, it's Frozen.
It was sung by Kristen Bell. That's right.
I was about to say like I hadn't seen it, but honestly, that joke's already dead.
Anyways, where do we want to go next? The list is still here.
And that only took like 20 minutes at most.
Hospital, Church of Henran, Courthouse, Curio Shop. Oh, and the Merchants Guild.
I don't think we really need to go to the hospital right now.
I think we should
Church
go
of
to
Henran?
the Merchants Guild.
Church of
I guess
Henran might be
you guys
interesting.
have visited the hospital because the chief of medical officer
Yeah.
will be there.
We should go
Yeah.
to the Merchants Guild at least.
Or the Temple of Henran. We
We can split up.
Search for clues.
never split the party.
Some of you could go to the Merchants Guild, some to the Church of Henran, and some to the Curio Shop.
To be fair, if we suspect there's the cult-ish going on, having non-humans near the Church of Henran's not going to be helpful.
Yes, so Howard will go to the Church of Henry.
So, and Lelia will lead party 2 to the Merchants Guild.
Fine.
And that
Who's
leaves a
part of party
third
one?
party to go to the Curio Shop.
Nope.
Why not? Wouldn't it make sense for Tig to go, seeing as he's already the one who's basically incorruptible?
I could send a beetle spy inside to see what's in,
Wait,
But
act as an
I don't-
Hell
but I don't really want
Yeah,
to
but the
sacrifice
thing
a
is-
beetle if something
The
happens.
problem is you're intruding and stepping into what we may see as a god's realm, and they're all powerful in that realm.
And we have reason to believe it's probably a really evil god that even Buddy is scared of.
All right, so we never touch it. I got it.
Okay, go on.
Oh god damn it! It's probably where they have the psychopomp.
That wouldn't make any sense.
So, who's going to the Merchants Guild?
I guess I will.
Me too.
Yep.
I've had the Merchants Guild.
So is it just Howard going to Henran?
Sounds like
He's
it.
the only human, aside from Talia, and I don't really think that she really cares for them.
Lelia can pass. Like, Lelia's done a good job of making sure that she passes for human so far, so...
And she does have the makeup up on, so that does conceal it even more.
I might be able to pass for human just by virtue of claiming I painted myself green. For the snake thing.
Yeah, and I guess actually, now that I think, I probably could pass as well.
You have giant fucking horns on your head!
And I'm also clearly wearing a costume.
Let's pile a bunch of fruit on top of her head, like those dancers in those old-timey cartoons that are probably racist.
Oh my god.
Well, that happened. Okay. So, we'll do Church of Henran first, whoever is going there. If it's just Howard and me having a conversation, that'll be fine.
Sounds like it.
You go to the Holy Church of Henran, and outside you see that there are... the church itself is old, but where the normal holy symbol of Henran would be, you see that like it's been like whatever there used to be was taken down and replaced with something very new. Specifically, sculptures of a circle with spikes or thorns on the side.
Yeah, it was a good idea to not bring AR, because it would probably level the place on instinct.
These guys again.
When you step inside, there are some members of the clergy, and there's a high priest, and they go up to you, they're like, "Welcome! Oh, look at you! So virile and strong! I can tell if you are a worthy follower of Henran, my friend."
Yes, I was just here to give the place a look. I've seen some temples in other parts of Conquered Worm, and I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful temples of Henran I've seen.
Well, thank you. We are...
Wooderson.
You know, it is such a mess, Ty. High Priest Zaroff does a terrible job with his flock. I haven't even heard from them in months.
Yes, I think...
God, you seem weary. You know, you remind me of another person that we saw coming in through town here. Are you another part of another party sent to check out what's wrong with our poor dark towns?
Why, yes. Now, who would that be?
Oh, well, I didn't meet him in person. We got a list of who all was in that party. There was some weird, horrible chicken man. And the rest of them were human. Let me see here. Jimmy, this is my altar boy, and a young teenager comes out. He's like, "Jimmy, could you fetch me that list of the last group that passed through here, the one the goblin oversaw?" And he says goblin with a very noticeable, like, distaste. And Jimmy comes back a couple seconds later with a list. Let's see. Yes, a fellow named Garen was with the party. As well as... Did we honestly just write down Ancient Aliens Girl? That's not a name, Jimmy. It's a description of a personality type. How do we connect with a person who doesn't have a name, Jimmy? Jimmy! Honestly.
I swear I remember meeting a little noble girl that sounded... that would have fit.
Isn't that an ice cream, Jimmy? Isn't Neapolitan an ice cream? That's not a description of a person. That's an ice cream is what that is.
Okay, that's
And probably because you're too busy threatening to slit his throat right anymore.
Brother Clement! And a very large member of the clergy comes forward. Yeah, father. Jimmy needs to take some whippings. He's done a very bad job of record keeping. All right, come here, Jimmy. Oh
This suddenly just got very dark very fast.
He's gonna get butt stuff, isn't he?
Is that really appropriate?
no! Well, you have to be strict with children, otherwise they won't grow up right. Have a whole bunch of controversial thoughts that really need to just be whipped into shape. And he smiles at the pun he just made. And smile, and he's clearly wanting you to smile with him at the pun. You don't, so he stops to smile.
Best he can with his big old mustache, Yes. Now, you must be aware of the plague going around in this town. I hear it originally started with the goblins. Is that correct?
Yeah, so, we were all for it then, God sent, in my opinion. But, now it's been spreading to other people, and now it's an actual problem.
As a man of faith, what can you tell me about psychopomps?
Well, most of them, if not all, are under the employ of Gothcliff, since Gothcliff, despite being focused on the undead, also handles all transitions from life to death. Mainly because at the point of transition, that's when you are given the choice of whether to remain on Earth as a spirit or ascend to whatever plane of existence your soul is supposed to go to. There are tons of different types. They never intermingle with mortals, so that's a point in their favor. They're not making any horrible tieflings that we have to deal with.
Are you ready?
Let's see. I think the Grim Reaper is the most common one in this part of the world. He uses a great big skeleton in a cloak with a scythe.
You ever heard of someone putting them under the control? I thought I read a story about that before.
Well, it's theoretically possible. We can bind demons. The psychopomp is essentially the same thing. They're both outsiders. It's just demons represent evil, whereas psychopomps represent the more nebulous idea of death and the transition between the afterlife and the real life. So one could bind a psychopomp the way that one binds a demon and make a corrupted version of it, I suppose.